Welcome to my favorite nonprofit radio segment called Nonprofits Care. Their causes are really extraordinary.
My favorite nonprofit, where causes are really extraordinary. Together we can make a difference. You and my favorite nonprofit, nonprofits who care.
Find out how you can make a difference at myfavouritenonprofit.com, where causes are really extraordinary.
You and my favorite nonprofit, nonprofits who care, who care.
Good morning and welcome to our show, Nonprofits Who Care. This CARE stands for Causes Are Really Extraordinary. My name is Ralph Grills. I'm the founder of My Favorite Nonprofit and the host of the show. I'm here with my co-host, Helena Nee. Good morning, Helena.
Good morning.
And we have a very special guest this morning, and I'd like to introduce her. Her name is Crispin Anderson. And Crispin, good morning. Welcome to our show.
Good morning.
Yeah, and you are with the Daughters of the American Revolution.
Yes.
Yes. Can you tell us more about what is the Daughters of the American Revolution and how you got involved with them?
Well, the Daughters of the American Revolution is a voluntary women's service organization whose members have lineal descendants from a patriot of the American Revolution. My patriot was on my dad's side, and his name was Gabriel Jones. He was from Connecticut.
Uh-huh.
And he was in the, I have to go back and look on my papers, he was in the 8th Regiment of the, in
the Revolution Army?
Yeah, in the Revolution Army.
Uh-huh.
And that's how I got started. And my mother-in-law was in DAR, and she kind of coaxed me into getting into it.
So DAR is short for Daughters of the American Revolution. Okay,
yes.
Yeah. And so that's an acronym.
Yes.
Okay. Also, yeah, you got into it because someone in your heritage lineage was actually in the American Revolution.
Yes.
And so you researched that and found that out.
Yes.
And so everybody, and you guys are like a chapter of the national organization, is that
yes,
right?
Yes, I'm with the Columbine chapter,
Mm-hmm.
which meets on the second Saturday of each month at the South Denver Chamber of Commerce.
Oh, you meet at the South Denver Chamber of Commerce?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
in South Glen.
Yeah.
They're between Sears and across from the Phoenix University in the streets of South Glen Mall.
Right, I know where that is. I'm actually
Yes.
a member of the South Denver Chamber.
Okay.
You know John Brackney over there?
No.
He's the president of the chamber.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah. Are you guys a member of the chamber, or you just meet over there?
We just meet over there. We use their room.
Oh, they have a meeting room, yes,
Yeah.
in their facility.
Yes.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, it's a nice facility over there.
Yeah, you guys should look at joining there because they do a lot of good things for nonprofits.
Okay.
They have the big day where they get people to volunteer, they help out,
Oh,
and so they actually promote a lot with the nonprofits over there.
I'll mention that to my regent.
Very good.
Okay.
Yes. Also, what are the different committees that you guys have with the organization?
The different communities we have the historic preservation, which we help preserve, like one of them was the Ken Carroll Historic Association restored a bridge in the Ken Carroll area.
Uh-huh.
And then there was a Bradford.
Where was the bridge from? Was it part of the
It was
Revolution?
part of their association.
Uh-huh.
In the Ken Carroll area. It was near their Ken Carroll Ranch. No, I take that back. It's close to it's in the Roxborough area.
Oh, it's in Roxborough.
Yeah.
Over by that Sonic over there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Close to it, yeah.
Yeah. And this bridge is symbolic of the American Revolution?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And then the historic, we helped preserve recognize the Bradford Purley House,
Mm-hmm.
which is over in the Roxborough, Ken Carroll area. And it has a nice history. It's interesting to go to.
Right.
And it has a lot of nice history, and Bradford, if you go to Ken Carroll Ranch, there's books that they sell for Bradford Pearlie House.
Oh, okay.
And
So you can learn more history
yes,
about it and everything
yes.
else.
And another committee is the American History, and I'm the chairman of the American History Program.
Uh-huh.
And we have American History essay contest for 5th to 8th graders.
Right.
And
Yeah, you were telling me
each
about
year-
that.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's going on right now, right?
Yeah, it's going on right now.
Mhm.
And that's for any school, Christian, homeschoolers, public schoolers.
Uh-huh. Private
and
school.
Private school.
So any student of age that's in the 5th
Yeah,
to the 8th grade range
Yeah, in the 5th
can
to
be
8th
in
grade.
this contest.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the particular topic for this essay is noting is the African American, Native American Hispanics. And the title of the essay is Forgotten Patriots Who Supported the American Struggle for Independence. This is a way to encourage kids for education and learn about the history of the U.S. and
But more of the, basically of different cultures
of different cultures
that were involved in the
yes.
American Revolution, because America is a melting pot
Yes,
of different people from all over the world in the first place.
yes,
And they had a lot of African Americans in the American Revolution.
yes,
As well as American Indians, and so
yes.
it's very interesting that that's not really mentioned a lot.
No,
So that's neat
it's
that you
not.
guys are looking at that aspect.
It's not.
Yeah.
And our chapter has had the 2 state winners for the last 2 years for the American History Contest. The
Oh, really?
5th grade winners, yeah, in the Littleton area.
So how does the student get involved with the chapter? They choose which one they're going to put their essay to, or
Well, we go out
are you
and
guys solicit the essays?
solicit the essays.
Right?
I found out that the best way to get involvement, the kids involved, is to contact the school districts
Right?
and get approval. And that way you can get into the school districts
Right.
and then go around and visit the schools.
So did you go to like Denver Public Schools?
Well, there's a
Yes.
chapter that goes to the Denver Public Schools.
Uh-huh.
Right now we're concentrating on the Highlands Ranch area and some of the Littleton area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because there's a lady that also has a radio show on the station. Her name is Lisa Linder, and she has Our Community Magazine. I don't know if you have received that at your home.
No, no.
Do you live in Highlands Ranch?
Yes.
Okay, because she is mailing them out to Highlands Ranch as well.
Okay,
So that might be a good person to talk to
yeah,
about putting your essay contest in.
okay, and I think I saw that in your, as a matter of fact, now that you mentioned it, I think that's how I saw your,
Isn't that how you found out about us?
Yeah, that's how. I found
Because we were
out, yeah.
highlighting her magazine as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I just now thought of that.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say each month you actually she highlights a different nonprofit. So
Okay,
that's why I'm saying it'd be good for you to
Okay.
talk to her and tell her about this contest,
yeah,
because she works a lot with the students and does different things
okay,
in the school systems.
okay, I'll get in contact with her.
Very good. I'll pass her information on for
Okay.
you, so you guys can make
Oh,
that connection.
What's the incentive for the kids?
Well, the incentive is they can mention it on their application, college application.
Oh, nice.
And they get some money and a certificate.
So how many place winners are there?
There's 3,
So it's first, second, and third.
first, second, and third for
Okay.
each grade level.
All right. Oh, each grade level.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the winner goes on to, the state is recognized at the state, and they get a medal and a check
Uh-huh.
there. And then they go on to what we call divisional. And if
Mhm.
they win divisional, they go on to national.
Oh, okay. So they do like regionals, divisionals, and nationals.
Yes.
Oh, that's great.
How long do they have to write it for? How many pages?
How many pages?
Yes.
I'd have to take a look at the.
That's okay. It's probably,
Information, I got the information on at home, so if anybody wants to contact me, they can call.
actually, the sheet you gave me has the length, and the length should be 800 to 1,200 words.
Yes,
Is the guidelines.
for different grade levels.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then basically they're going to write about the American history.
Yes.
And then if they win here local, they can go on to divisional and then national.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, and also we have a contest for 9th to 12th grades,
Uh-huh.
and that's the Christopher Columbus essay contest.
Oh, so there's 2 contests.
Yeah, there's 2 contests.
Okay.
And that's for 9th to 12th grade. Again, that's for high schools, publics, privates,
Any students, right?
homeschoolers, any schoolers. And this year, the theme is the Christopher Columbus in his own time, in his history and today, is the title of the essay for this year.
Mm-hmm. So is it basically how Christopher Columbus missed the mark and came to America instead?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's the information there. So if we could get more high school kids to participate, the same thing's true there. If they can put it on their college application.
Mm-hmm.
And
so you guys obviously go to Columbine High School and get the students involved there.
Well, yeah, we do have a nominee for a history teacher from Columbine High School.
Oh, really?
Audrey Moore, so I'm the historian also for Columbine chapter.
Yeah.
So
very good.
And they recognized the outstanding history teacher from 2012 to 2013. So we're in the process of getting his papers sent into this state historian, so she can send it into nationals.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And that's a history teacher at
Columbine High School. Columbine High School.
Well, kudos to her.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. So there's some good things happening with this organization.
Yeah, there is.
It's really trying to. So I think the purpose of the organization is trying to get kids involved to learn more about American history.
Yes. Yes.
If I can send that up. Very good.
Yes.
And when was the Columbine chapter actually founded?
It was founded in. Okay. Let me look at my book here. Columbine chapter was founded in March. I know we're going to celebrate our 50th anniversary coming up.
Oh, really?
Yes, in March of 1953.
My goodness.
1953.
Yes.
Yeah. A long time.
Yeah, and we're.
Well, your 50th anniversary should already been up.
Yeah, well, centennial, I mean.
Oh, okay, because you're 2003 would
Yeah.
be your 50th.
Yeah.
Oh, very cool. And then also, when was the Daughters of American Revolution then founded?
The American Revolution.
Yeah, Daughters of the American Revolution.
Revolution was founded, that you can find on I'd have to take a look here and see.
Okay. Would that be on your website?
That would be on our website. They have a national conference each year, and that would be on the Daughters of American Revolution website, which is dar.org.
Oh, okay. So dar.org.
Yeah.
dar.org.
Yeah.
And then you guys have your chapter on there.
Yes.
And it's really neat because you have meetings and other activities going on.
Yes.
And how many individuals are in your chapter as members?
We're getting up to close to the 100 mark.
Oh,
Yes.
really? In the
Yes.
Columbine chapter?
In the Columbine chapter,
Oh,
yeah.
that's great.
How does
Yes.
women get
Yeah.
involved?
Well, they research the papers, their ancestor genealogy papers, and if they find the connection and they need help, they can go on dar.org and research there, or they can get.
Oh, they can research through the DAR? Really?
Yeah, we have a research link.
Uh-huh.
Or they can get in contact with our registrar, which is Jewel Wellborn, and I got a contact number for her,
Mm-hmm.
and I can, let's see, her contact number.
Is she on the website as well?
I think she's on the website. I don't know, yeah, should be mentioned in the officers, but I just got a new book here, and her contact number or email address, I should give you that, is wellborns WELLBORNS at mindspring.com.
Wellborns at mindsprings.com.
Yeah.
Is she involved with Mindsprings then?
I don't have any idea.
Oh, okay, because I'm familiar with that organization as well.
Yeah.
Oh, very cool. So there's a lot of ways people can get involved. They can actually go to dar.org and they can look at it, and then they have on there your National Society.
Yes.
Okay, they also have the Dar Constitutional Hall.
Yes.
The Dar Museum. So you guys have a museum? Where's the museum located?
It's in Washington, D.C.
Oh, okay. That makes
And in
sense.
fact, the headquarters of DAR is
Is
a
in
replica. Yeah, in Washington,
Mhm.
is a replica of the White House. And some of the films that you see, they have used the headquarters of DAR for some of the filming.
So DAR's national headquarters is a replica of the White House?
Yes.
Wow. In Washington, D.C.?
Yeah.
Where's it located at?
Um,
That's okay. We can find it on the website, I'm sure.
yeah, it's on the
If you
website.
don't know, we'll look it up.
Yeah.
I'll just tell everybody to go to dar.org, and you can see a lot about the Daughters of the American Revolution. Sounds like a great organization talking about our American history. We're going to take a quick break right now. When we come back, we'll talk more with Crispin Anderson, Daughters of the American Revolution. This is Ralph Grills of My Favorite Nonprofit, and my co-host Lena Nee. We'll see you after the break.
Welcome to my favorite nonprofit radio segment called Nonprofits Care. Their causes are really extraordinary.
Welcome back to our second segment, and we're here with Crispin Anderson, and I'm Ralph Grills, the founder of My Favorite Nonprofit, the host of the show. My co-host Lena Nee is right here.
Good morning.
Good morning, Lena. Welcome back, Crispin.
Yeah. Glad to be back.
There you go. And Crispin, when we were talking about your website at dra.org, and I'm looking under the educational programs, because I think that's the most interesting part of the organization, is that you get students involved. So you guys
Yes.
do partnerships with different, it looks like grade schools and high schools.
Yes.
And then you get there and then get them to really, talk more about the American Revolution and American history of it.
Yes.
How do you get more kids involved besides just, putting it on your website? Do you guys actually visit the schools and give a presentation?
Well, we do have, some people do dress up as like Martha Washington or
Uh-huh.
Betsy Ross or some other colonial figure and go into schools and talk about the colonial days and the Revolutionary War. There's also an organization called Sons of American Revolution, and I know there's people in there that dress up as George Washington and Alexander Hamilton, and they also go in and talk in schools and do talks to organizations, and also they do reenactments of this Revolutionary War. In fact, they had something out at the Scottish Festival this September out at Highlands Ranch,
Uh-huh.
which was interesting. They had a tent with the Revolutionary artifacts, and they had guns out there for kids to shoot or people to shoot.
And so they were
Powder.
giving
Yeah.
you some,
Yeah.
historical articles
Yes.
and having some of that,
Yes.
as well as a performance for them to see how the American
Yes.
Revolution was reenacted.
Yeah, and the Columbine chapter of DAR joined them, and there was some people that dressed up and were out there promoting DAR too.
So were you one of them that dressed up?
Kind of, sort of.
Yeah, because people on the radio can't see it, but we'll have a YouTube segment
Yeah.
of this where you are
Yeah.
in your colonial dress right now
Okay.
for the show, which is great.
Very cute, very cute.
Also, I didn't know that there was also the Sons of the American Revolution.
Yes.
So does the Daughters of the American Revolution and the Sons of the American Revolution get together and do things jointly, or?
Once in a while they do.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah, in fact, out at 4 Mile Park, they're having something out there with SAR and DAR,
Mhm.
this helping promote history, Civil War
Right.
this time. And
Hmm.
DAR is going to be, some of the DAR members are going to be out there talking about colonial times.
very good.
Yeah.
Because, I think the Sons of the American Revolution isn't the same basically concept that you have
Yes.
to have somebody in your family tree that
Yes.
was in the American Revolution as a male, and
Yes.
then you could actually be a part of the Sons. So
Yeah, and it has to be like lineal descent, and adopted child would not be eligible.
Oh, really?
So, yes,
Okay, so it has to be actually a real bloodline.
yeah, real blood relative.
So adopted child would have to know their family heritage if
Yes.
they wanted to be involved.
Yes.
Okay, I got it. All right, and then tell us a little more about what you guys do. What's your purpose besides doing the student essays and stuff?
Well, doing historic preservation
Right.
preserves genealogical records
Uh-huh.
and documents, relics, and historic landmarks.
Mm-hmm.
Like as I mentioned in the first part, the Bradford Purley House out in Roxborough.
Right.
And we also have grants that we promote too. We issued a grant to, I think it's Wounded
The Wounded Warrior Project?
Wounded Warrior Project.
Right, I just did was that event. There's an organization called Passport to Hope,
Yeah.
and the people that run this are actually West Point graduates. And they did a big event benefiting the Wounded Warriors Project over at the Wings Over the Rockies.
Huh.
And they raised a bunch of money for them.
Yeah.
And actually the Wounded Warrior Project is opening a chapter in Colorado Springs, the office here in Colorado.
Yeah. There's a group that also takes wounded soldiers out hunting,
Uh-huh.
and we're working with them.
Oh, okay. So you collaborate with other
Yeah.
nonprofits to
Yeah.
be able that are similar to causes
Yeah.
what you're doing
Yeah.
to really give a better impact out there.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
excellent.
Yes. And we work with a veterans hospital. We
Uh-huh.
collect stamps, and we collect, because some veterans are stamp collectors out there.
Mm-hmm.
So we collect stamps for them to soak off and sort through.
Well, that's
And
great.
then we collect like thermal or socks and clothes,
Coats and stuff.
sweatshirts, coats,
Mm-hmm.
and we donate them for their Christmas party
Oh, excellent.
in December, which is coming up.
I was gonna say.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we do veterans.
How do you guys collect the coats and stuff for that?
Well,
Do you have a drop-off point for people to drop that off?
no, we don't. The chapter members usually do that, but
Uh-huh.
if people want to donate, I can give you a contact number.
Yeah, why don't you give your number out there so that people know how to get a hold
My
of you?
number is 303-792-3822.
Okay, say that one more time slowly.
My number is area code 303
Mm-hmm.
792-3822.
Okay, 792-3822, area
Yes.
code 303.
Yes.
Is
Got
there
it.
an email or website?
The
Email that
my email address, or I can get, my email address is K as in King, R Robert, I S, P as in Paul, I N, _L _ Anderson, ANDERSEN, @q.com. And
Say that one more time.
it's Crispin.
Uh-huh.
It's like Krispy Kreme, take off the Y, put on an IN.
Yeah, KRISPIN.
Yeah. _L _ Anderson, ANDERSEN, @q.com.
Very good. So if anybody wants to get a hold of Crispin and then have maybe coach you want to donate, or if you just want to talk more about the Daughters of the American Revolution, find out more about it, feel free to contact her and let her know that you're interested in learning more about it. She'll get back with you on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I can get you contact numbers for the registrar and some other information too.
Right. And then going back to if a woman wants to become a member, they just go on the website at drr.org. And then they just fill in their name, and then you guys do the research for them
Well,
to
we
find
can
out if
do-
they have lineage heritage too.
We can do the research, or they can do the research.
Mm-hmm.
And if they want to contact different chapters, they can find out the different chapters in Colorado.
Right. But their first step would be to find out if they have a heritage to
find out any heritage.
to the Revolutionary War, because otherwise
genealogy.
it'd be a waste of time anyhow.
Yes.
But then if you do find out, then you can go check out the different chapters, just kind of like the Rotary, and see which one you like the best.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. See which people you click with and which ones you have more
Yes.
connection with. Oh, that's neat. And you guys meet again over at the South Metro Chamber?
Yeah, the second Saturday of each month at 1 p.m.
Okay, and that's over at the streets of Southland
Yes.
at the South Metro Chamber, the second Saturday of every month at 1 p.m.
Yeah.
Excellent.
All except June through August.
June through August, no meeting?
No meeting.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
People take the
September
summer
through
off?
May. Yeah, we take the summer off, so.
Oh, okay. I'm glad you told me that.
Yeah, I thought I might clarify that.
Well, that's a long ways away, so
Yes.
people can do plenty of meetings from now on.
Yeah.
Okay, and what else could you tell us about it? Anything that you found in that organization that you thought was very interesting?
Well, it's,
Or a project that you worked on that you felt it was worthy to talk about?
well, I do besides meetings, we get together sometimes for socials, like
Uh-huh.
this past, or the first Saturday of the month, we met for tea downtown,
Uh-huh.
and then did a tour through Riverside Cemetery.
Oh, really?
Yes,
That's great. I think,
yeah,
you know, that would be nice because you guys already have a common bond.
yes,
So you can create relationships and friendships
yes,
through the organization outside of
is-
what the organization
yes,
is doing. Yeah.
yeah. It's
That's kinda neat.
a nice way to meet people, and
Yeah.
we also have state conferences to meet with other chapters.
Mm-hmm. Is it
And-
state or national?
It's state. We have a state conference in April.
Uh-huh.
It varies where we go to for the state conference.
Do you know where that's being held at?
This year, it's being held at the Hyatt Regency in the Denver Tech Center.
Oh, okay. Not far from here.
Not far from here.
Right.
It'd be local and
Uh-huh.
for the.
So that'd be the whole
area
state chapters that would
That's
be
all the
coming to the
state
conference.
chapters.
Do they have also a national conference?
Yes, they have a national conference in, I think it's the end of June,
Uh-huh.
back in DC,
Back at the White House.
back at the replica of the White House.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
American Revolution White House.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
That is so cool that they made a
Yes.
replica of it.
Yes,
I'd have to go see that.
yeah,
Because I visited Washington D.C. and saw, you know, the monuments and stuff,
yeah,
and it's just the energy there is so amazing.
yes.
It's just a really neat place.
I'd like to go back to the national conference sometime.
Yeah, have you been to one yet?
No, not yet.
Oh, that would be fun.
Yes,
Yeah.
I've been in the Daughters of American Revolution since 2008.
Oh, have you?
Yes,
So you've been there for a few years?
yes,
Yeah, going 4 years.
yes.
Also, the Sons of American Revolution, that sounds like an interesting organization. I think I'm going to have myself check out to see if I have any heritage there
Okay,
to the American Revolution.
Yes.
Because that would be neat to be involved with.
yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Well, Crispin, I'm really excited that you came to our show and letting more people know about this.
Thank you for inviting me.
Well, thank you for coming on. We're going to go for a quick break here. And again, this is Ralph Grills of My Favorite Nonprofit. Our show is Nonprofits Who Care, and I'm here with my co-host, Elena Nee. And we'll see you after the break.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Have a grateful day.
Okay, you do too.
Bye-bye.
My favorite non-profit, where causes are really extraordinary. Together we can make a difference. You and my favorite non-profits who care.
Find out how you can make a difference at myfavouritenonprofit.com, where causes are really extraordinary.
You and my favorite non-profits who care.